Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam.
Salam everyone, so we continue our videos on Sathya Sai, our beloved Swami, and today I'm going to speak about a very important question for many people. Okay, actually, what kind of meditation techniques Sathya Sai recommended to the people, to his devotees, disciples, just visitors of his ashram. Quite many people, especially outside of Sathya Sai tradition, they sometimes accuse Sathya Sai that he was not teaching, not giving instruction on meditation, which is totally wrong. Sathya Sai, as the divine incarnation, he was able to give instruction on any branch of yoga or spirituality, and it was always according with the personal need or level of this or that particular visitor or devotee. Suppose some people actually must, in a sense, need to practice meditation, but let us imagine that maybe somebody else, maybe not so. Of course, in our world, we have so many esoteric and religious and yogic traditions, and mostly all that traditions they stick to certain pathway to God, and they just preach it, and that's all. In the case of Sathya Sai, it was not something he was recommended for everyone and something else not. No, his unique ability was to exercise a personal approach. It means if somebody, or better to say for somebody, it was good, necessary to practice mantras in Sanskrit, for example. Sathya Sai could give instruction how and which mantras is good to practice. But because back in 90s I was a translator for Sathya Sai, actually for the Russian-speaking groups from different countries, including Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, etc. And I can witness that few cases, few situations when Sathya Sai could say, you don't need mantras in Sanskrit, better pray to God according to your family tradition, which can be Christian or Muslim or Jewish or whatever. So it means personal approach. And when we speak about his instructions, in Sanskrit we call it upadesha, instruction, spiritual advices regarding meditation, that was also quite personal, and only those people who needed, only for those people he gave all that kind of instructions. I have in my book, actually I published 3 books with my personal memories about Sathya Sai and how I was translating for him. And I'm really lucky that I can witness number of cases when he gave his divine instructions on meditation as well. And of course that's very important for me, because I am a Kriya Yoga meditation practitioner and Kriya Yoga master, and I was learning Kriya Yoga from my meditation and mantra guru. His name was Yogi Rama from Tamil Nadu. But of course my greatest source of inspiration and knowledge and wisdom, of course, is our Swami Sathya Sai. So, and okay, so the most famous meditation which Sathya Sai taught in some of his devotees is Soham meditation, which is very famous for many traditions. Of course, it's the most central meditation, foundation of Kriya Yoga meditation system, and also we can see that similar techniques people can learn from different sources, including Shivananda Yoga or ancient scriptures. They also mentioning exactly this technique, for example, Vijñāna Bhairav Tantra, so this very ancient text. Sathya Sai never told that this is Kriya Yoga, or this is Raja Yoga, or this is Tantra Yoga. He just mentioned the technique itself. And of course, better if you will learn it from some authentic source, but just few words let me say about this technique. So plus hum. So two sounds we use for this meditation. And Sathya Sai himself, he gave us wonderful meaning, translation, if we can say, of these two sounds. And sound so, actually the meaning is God the Father especially. And hum means personal soul, personal like human reality. So it means when we repeat so hum in a very special way, we have to repeat it not out loud but inside your mind, mentally. So it means the simple translation can be like I am God. So God, hum, I am, or I am in a sense like human being, human soul. So I am God. God is me. Also possible translation. And we have to practice it not just as the mantra which we can repeat actually, but Soham is a meditation. It means first of all we repeat it mentally in our mind, and also we connect it with the breathing process. So inhale and you can say in your mind soul, and exhale and you can say in your mind hum. So why breathing process is so essential and so important? Well, even modern Western scientific therapy technologies, they use like mindful breathing as the very important, very easy and very powerful tool, to achieve peace, balance, harmony, and that's if you are practicing mindful breathing. So it means you can experience first of all, this peace regarding your inner dialogue, your stream of thoughts, very important kind of thing, and also you can experience balance and harmony regarding your emotional different feelings and states of emotional, and that's therapy. But actually mindful breathing it goes much further, because it has a huge spiritual and divine meaning as well. And that's the reason why all authentic meditation systems, they based on the mindful breathing. And that's happened in Kriya Yoga, that's happened in the Buddhist meditation tradition, at least in some of them, let us say. And so it means when you just observe your like this process of inhale, exhale, you just watch it. So that by itself is a huge huge meditation technique. Of course, Soham meditation, it has some more details, so we have not only to observe, to watch our mindful breathing, but also to repeat this Soham. And of course it's very important to understand the meaning, like I am God, and then of course in the case of in Sathya Sai tradition, he also sometimes could advise people to concentrate, for example, between eyebrows, or for example on your spine, while practicing this Soham meditation. So that's also very important point of your concentration. And of course I remember that just a few times people asked him, okay, Bhagavan, well, is it really necessary, or is it really important to repeat exactly these two sounds, Soham? And by the way, in a sense, it's these two sounds are absolutely universal, and it's a not easy question, but we can say actually that these two sounds even not Sanskrit language. So it's not like classical mantras when we can say, okay, classical mantras, Hindu mantras or Buddhist mantras, they like Sanskrit language mantras. But these two sounds, it's a big question, is it Sanskrit at all? Of course, traditionally these two sounds, they are connected with the Sanskrit language, etc., and they have certain meaning. And one more meaning. Okay, first one is So, God, and Ham, human consciousness. But one more extra meaning is So, it's Shiva, consciousness, like male principle, and Ham means energy or Shakti, female principle of the universe. So that's one more translation. But actually it's even Soham, it's just two essential sounds which we hardly can connect with the Sanskrit as the language. But Sathya Sai actually told us so many times that of course you can repeat exactly Soham, but you can also repeat and practice this meditation while just repeating in your own language, I am God. For example, you inhale and you repeat I am. You while exhale and you repeat God. So I am, then God. So that's also instruction from Sathya Sai regarding this meditation. And let me repeat in the end of this video that we have so many possibilities how we can experience God in our heart, how can we grow spiritually, and meditation is one of them. Not only, but one of them. And of course, for me personally, don't want to keep it as a secret, I think personally that that's the best. But really speaking, some people prefer a more analytical approach of jnana yoga. Some people involved more in the service, proactive, way of spiritual and exercise. Some people like more devotional. So there are many kinds of people, and Sathya Sai, as the divine incarnation, he was able to satisfy the spiritual needs of everyone. And so it means basically I think that we can say 2 or 3 kinds of meditation Sathya Sai taught us, and the most famous is of course Soham meditation. That was the topic for this video, and Jyoti meditation, another one. Maybe we can discuss it in next video, like meditation on candle, on light, And of course Gayatri mantra meditation, which is like more japa, so repetition of the mantra. But of course for the Gayatri mantra meditation we have to know the meaning, we have to concentrate on the philosophy. So that's also a kind of meditation which Sathya Sai taught us so for many years. Okay, God bless you. Of course I invite you to download my books. They actually, as e-books, they are available for free download. Read, I hope benefit. So, and all the links next to the videos and on my website as well, dubansky.com. Sairam, see you next time.
ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवहं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्